So, on the way home, leaving Boston, I pulled out my ID cane from Eric. I remember being nervous about using it, but he said use it with confidence. And if someone asks why are you using it, just say that you're visually impaired, which I am. And so what was really cool was Casey and her mom were checking in the bags, and I was standing behind the check-in, and the lady who checks the bags at the desk asked if I was with them, and they said yes. And they offered to check our bags for free, so we would have to worry about our bags. All you had to do was worry about us and me. And I was just shocked that happened that quickly, that the ID cane was that much a convenience. And then we got to security, and I remember standing in line, and then one of the security guards saw us and asked us if we wanted to go to this other far lane, which was for people with disabilities. And so we got to go through a lane with no one else around us. And so taking off my shoes, gathering my stuff back up together was less of a, I guess, I didn't feel like I was in the way. And then we were at our gate. Actually, before we were at our gate, I was standing outside the restroom where Casey ran in, and I had my backpack, and I was holding the cane just upright, and I was just waiting, and I had, within a bathroom break for Casey, I had two people come up to me and ask me if I needed any help to my gate. And it was both awesome and awkward at the same time, knowing that there are good people out there, but then it was also awkward going, no, I'm good, I'm just waiting for my wife. But it was also awkward because I can still see, it's just I can't see everything around me. And then we get to our gate, and they let us load first. They let us get on the plane with first class, which is really cool when I could get on the plane and not have to worry about, people behind me or, hitting people with my bag and not seeing them. I could just get on the plane. My stress level was down on my way home. My stress level going, Casey can tell you, I was, if I could have drank more on the plane, I would have. Just kidding, Mom. But honestly, it was the best way for me to fly. We had one more stop home, and I remember them asking us if we needed a shuttle to our next gate, and we had time enough to walk. So I wanted to walk because sitting on a plane forever is kind of tough. So we walked to our next plane, and then we got there right before the plane was getting boarded, and they let us walk right on again because of my ID cane. And what's really cool is because people would see it and people would just look out for us. The whole big joke about the ID cane or any cane for the blind, it really is the get the heck out of my way stick, and which is kind of nice when I don't see people or things right away. I can use it for things like that. I don't abuse it. I don't use it to, get front row seats at concerts or anything like that. I use it for my own convenience, for my own safety, for other people's safety, for my own stress level. I actually had it during the Elton John concert. I carried it. Just knowing I had it was kind of nice. If the power went out, if Casey got hurt, or if she had to go to the bathroom, and then there was an emergency, I would have that comfort with me there. I've also used it for other concerts. Casey and I go to high school football games. I use them for that. Actually, used is not a strong word. I've carried it. I've actually used it. Any of those things. I've carried it. I know if I used it, it'd probably be more comforting to me. But I don't want people to see me use it at a sporting event or at a concert, and then me get in my car and drive away during the day. I don't know how people would take that. Some people say that it's not a big deal. You live your own life. But I do worry about what people think. But I'm learning just to carry it around with me at big events, crowds, stuff like that. So it's just comforting to me that I know that I have it. I hope I can take you through this journey so you can see me use it. And then with this, we're also gonna hopefully, I don't know if it's gonna be this summer because the summer's kind of crazy. We're gonna talk to the Blind Network down here, and we're gonna talk to them about getting training for a cane and maybe getting signed up to get a seeing eye dog. I know for me, having a seeing eye dog would help with my anxiety in crowds. I also think that just having a dog instead of a cane, people wouldn't look at me as weird, because they may think it's an anxiety dog. But I hope this 3-part video helped. I'm glad to share it. I loved Boston. I loved the conference. It was just a rough conference for me, just the reality of everything. But I wouldn't take it back at all. I learned a lot in myself, and I got to meet some awesome people. And Casey and I grew and learned a lot in this eye disease I do have.